Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we did L.A. Arca Skeffley, which, normally would have been a fine, another standard sort of nation to play as. I'm sure we would have had a fine game, but we switched it up with Divinitas and randomly rolled up a big giant fire pillar that gave us gobs of fire gems and elementals, and it was really pretty awesome stuff. We'll see if we get another Vanilla Nation. The odds are against us getting Vanilla Nations, and I could use Divinitas with modded nations, but I think there's enough going on with that usually. So let's roll up another random number. Listening to the Age of Wonders 3 soundtrack here. 235. That is going to be M.A. Deyja, Kingdom of the Necromancers. Okay, another enraged eggplant one. Pretty common choices here. We're going to go through all of them soon enough. So that is... yeah, we already did Dungeons of the Warlocks. Now we have Kingdom of the Necromancers. Sounds like a lot of death, if I had to guess. So we're going to turn off... We're going to turn off Divinitas. We're going to turn on M.A. Deyja, Kingdom of the Necromancers. And we'll throw on... we'll just throw in a few more of these. Just to mix it up a bit, maybe. For a map, let's do Edowin. We haven't had a good one map on there, game on there in a while. It's 180. I think this is 86 now. So 180 means that we probably want, I don't know, 9, I think. And let's mix it up this time, shall we? Let's play a Disciple game. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's play a Disciple game. We'll have two on our side. 3 teams of 3. Nice and even. Now, I think this tends to make the games easier. I could bump this now up to Mighty AI, but, we'll be fine. We don't do that many Disciple stuff. So they'll be Disciples. We'll pick the God, of course. I don't want them picking my Bless, because it'll just be random. And we are playing as M.A. Deyja. Alright. Deyja is a corrupt offshoot cult from Brakata, the Kingdom of Mages. Being despised by the Brakatan mages, the Deyjan necromancers had to settle in lush forests of Avli to practice their dark arts alone. As they needed more and more living creatures to experiment upon, soon Deyja turned from a verdant forest into a barren wasteland where the feral dead hunt the few living creatures that stumble upon this territory. Delightful. So it's a race of pure undead. Well, that allows us to do some fun stuff. Undead recruits, sacred cavalry, we get death, earth, air, fire magic. Moderate priests, our dominion spreads death. That's gonna fuck over our good thing we picked a Disciple game for this. That might make it a little harder then, which is good. We have standard forts. Alright, we have Poltergeist as our scout, stealthy 50. These look like might be some universal traits, not necessarily, but poor amphibian, susceptible to fire, cold resistant 15, poison 25, doesn't need to eat, floating, never heals, spirit sight, and death recruitment. 10 cheaper per death scale. Ho, ho, ho. And a life drain. Skeleton Lord, 50 leadership, 50 undead leadership, death recruitment 10, so on and so forth. 4 amphibian, pierce resistant. Good thing not susceptible to fire. That would be bad across the whole army. But cold and poison, standard undead. Vampire Prince, 50 leadership, 100 undead leadership. He is susceptible to fire. Cannot pass rivers because he's a vampire. And yet he doesn't get a lot of the good stuff that vampires get, like invulnerability. Okay. Death Knight, 100 leadership, 100 undead leadership. Sacred. Death recruitment 10. Death power 1. Skill Rider 3. Castigating Sword. So it's an extra, like 13 armor negating damage on gods and sacred units. Good lord. Okay. Speaker for the dead. 1 death, 1 holy. 100% chance for another death. And they can summon allies. Skeletons, probably long dead. Necromancer. Well, I mean, there you have it. Death 2, 20% for an earth to throw in there. Can summon allies. Skeletons. But yeah, it's, oh boy, that is a lot of Horde of skeletons. But I'm sure we're going to have some fun national spells too. Queen of the Dead. 2 death, 2 holy, 20% for a 3rd death. And reanimate skeletons. 250 undead leadership. Lich. 2 death. Then a fire or air and an earth or another death. And 20% for another fire, air, or earth. Really? So all these guys will have fire or air on there. Interesting. I think we might want to go... I mean, there is definitely strong thug potential here then. Or just like... Not turbo communions, but like turbo... Like if we get some like trolls... And just throw trolls on them with Soul Vortex... They can just non-stop spam Horde of Skeletons. So, oh man, that's pretty good. It might just not even be worth making Necromancers and just bumping right up the Liches. Pretty wild. Vampire Lords. 3 recruitment points. 1 Earth, 2 Death. Another Earth or Death. 20% for another Earth. So there'll be Death 3 or Earth 2. Also really usable. Oh, and they have regeneration. Interesting. You can change into a vampire bat. Can't pass rivers. Stealthy. Boy, stealthy. That's pretty nice on like a thug kind of chassis here. 14 hit points is pretty low, and they're not sacred, so they really probably need some gear here to actually work as like a thug. Whereas I think the Lich is just going to be a phenomenal part of our army. Just spamming Horde of Skeletons. Dread Knight, cap only. 100 leadership, 200 undead leadership, 1 death, 1 holy. Fear 5. Cold, poison resistance, death recruitment, death power. Dark Horse. It's also sacred, 20 protection, 24 hit points. I mean, the death one doesn't really do that much work here. It doesn't do a whole lot of heavy lifting here, so I'm not sure. I mean, I guess you get skeletal body or something. You can animate dead, I guess. Not great. And then the Power Lich. Cap only. 4 recruitment points. Death 3. Another Fire, Air, Earth, or Death. Another Fire, Air, Earth. 20% for another one. So they're all Death 3 no matter what. But there is a reasonable chance, I guess, they might have Earth 2, Air 2, Fire 2, or Death 4. Music might be that loud. Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty damn powerful. I don't know why they don't have immortality. I feel like that really is kind of a hallmark of a Lich. Seems odd not to have that. But yeah, pretty good. Units. We have the basic humble skeleton. So this is probably what they can make as an action every turn. I don't know how many. 6 hit points, 0 protection, 11 defense, 10 MR, 50 morale, 11 speed. They're poor amphibians, pierce resistant, cold, poison resistance. They never heal, they're mindless, and they have death recruitment 1. That means in death, like 3. These things will cost 3 gold to make. They have no armor of any kind, 16 damage broadsword. But you could get a lot of them. But yeah, it's pretty weak. Even with pierce resistance, or I mean, they're just going to die in droves, so it's hard to say. Skeleton archers. you know, as an archer, it's the pierce resistance is nice. And they do have hats. They do have iron caps, which is nice. So as an archer, it's honestly not bad. We may recruit the archers. Skeleton warriors. Okay, now we got something. Still 6 hit points, but 13 protection, 13 defense with shields, parry 4. And the pierce resistance, and the cold and poison resistance. And they have the broadswords. This is sort of usable. You're still going to lose a lot of them. But not bad. Walking Dead. 15 hit points, 0 protection, 7 defense. No pierce resistance, but they got 20 damage axes. Again, they're going to be pretty damn cheap to make. You can make hundreds of them and just kind of throw them on a flank, maybe. But I don't know. Zombie. 14 protection, 15 hit points, 7 defense. It's pretty slow. No pierce resistance, but they have armor that could be buffed. And 24 damage mauls, length 2. That's more of what I would pick on a flank. Whites. Yeah, I mean, once you maybe get, like, army, or marble army, or whatever it is, and, because they're not spirit form, even though you think they might be. They're spirits. But, you know, if you can get 10 protection or 12 protection or whatever on all these whites, they become far, far better with pierce resistance and a life drain. But before that, it's like, 0 protection is just so rough. I don't know. With no ethereal. Vampires. 6 protection. They have leather hauberks. 11 defense. 22 speed, though. They're like cavalry. 12 hit points. They're susceptible to fire, and they can't pass rivers. But they do have a claw attack and a life drain attack. Armor piercing, which is pretty painful. 13 armor piercing is pretty solid. Maybe. Especially, again, with, like, big earth buffs or something like that. But I don't know if we'll ever get that big of earth buffs. Lesser Lich, cap only. 8 protection, 10 defense, 14 hit points. 14 morale, 12 speed. They get pierce resistance. They have the 13 damage, armor piercing life drain. They also have range 30 death cloud. 10 armor piercing cold damage. With a death ripple. AoE 3, 2 armor negating damage. Magic resistance negates. Doesn't affect undead or inanimates. Good lord. Yeah, okay. I mean, okay. That's kind of all we need. It's cap only, and it is kind of pricey. Even with Death Recruitment 1, I mean, it doesn't really change much. So, yeah, a little pricey. And then Black Knights are Sacreds. Well, I mean, there's all your resource costs. 21 protection, 16 defense, 20 speed, only 13 morale. Death Recruitment 1, blah, blah, blah. Death Power 1, 20 damage castigating swords, kite shields, and the Sacred Horses as well with 20 protection. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty damn nice Sacred Cavalry. Do some fun stuff with that. We get 4 Death Gems every turn for free out of our capital. Let's look at our spells that might spend those. Conjuration has nothing. Alteration has nothing. Evocation has nothing. Instruction has nothing. Nada, zilch, nothing. Okay. Enchantments. This is where we should see some stuff. Enliven marble gargoyles. 10 earth gems. Gets you 6+ marble gargoyles. I'm not going to look it up right now, but we might do it at some point, because I'm sure we're going to go down enchantment. Summon Wraith as a ritual. 8 gems gets you 5+ Wraith. Ethereal. We'll also almost certainly be doing that. 6 enchantment. Raise Bone Dragon. 11 death gems. Gets you 1 Bone Dragon. I mean, we gotta see what it's like. Ghost Dragon, though, that's a little trickier. 8 enchantment's pretty high. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood Magic, of course, nothing. And Divine, you get all the unholy stuff. Okay, not as many national spells as I would have thought. Jeez. Almost could do Divinitus with this nation. It's kind of simple enough. Alright, well, basic strategy, I would say, is probably going to be... It's probably just going to be Skeleton Warriors. Like, quite a bit of Skeleton Warriors, backed by Lesser Liches. And then maybe some Sacred Calves hitting the rear or something, because it's pretty good. And then we're just gonna have a lot of Horde of Skeletons. It's just gonna be an endless tide of undead, but that does give us access to some fun big spells, maybe. And Rigor Mortis is probably gonna be one of our most impactful things we can do. We're going to be going down enchantment no matter what, so let me just look at our options here. Yeah, so enchantment 6, we get Rigor Mortis. Requires 4 death, 3 gems. Causes all units occasionally on the field. All units on the field occasionally take 10 armor negating fatigue damage. Difficult MR check negates. Undead and inanimates are immune to the effect. Yeah, so an army of entirely undead. This is like guaranteed cast. So we need 4 death, which means that, say we just look at our liches. 50% of these will have death 3. And then the skull standard gives them 4. And then for the gems, thanks to our gem generators, once we get to construction 5, we get the Ghost Orb, that's 2. And then we just need 1 more, which comes from... I may have to look at this, actually. Okay, well, I don't have the gem gen. Wait a minute, there's not a single vanilla item that adds temporary death gems? Is that correct? That's wild. Death, yeah, you get the Ghost Orb, and then you get Ancient Casket, which gives 4 temp death gems, costs 5 blood slaves. Blood 1, death 3. Yeah, it costs blood slaves. Start a battle curse on 1 target. But yeah, it gives -4 defense, but whatever, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, there you go. So that's what we need. That's construction 7. So we, you know, we basically would just want to go enchantment 6. And then construction 7. It's quite a bit of research. But we also will need blood to make that, so we may want to take that on our pretender. So we're probably leaning towards the Fountain of Blood, as usual. As being, like, the only real viable... I mean, there's a lot of death here. Could just dip our toes into blood instead of dipping our toes into death. We probably want high death, don't we? Maybe I should just take the Statue of the Underworld. Although he's an inept smith, which is annoying to me. But they're all going to be inept smith. That's the hallmark of these things. But it's better than paying more for the extra magic cost, I suppose. Although the Demi-Lich does... I mean, why wouldn't I just pick the Demi-Lich? Yeah, I suppose. It makes the most sense. We'll go imprisoned, of course. We want a lot of points here. Going like death 7 at least. For scales... Yeah, I mean, we don't need super high dominion or anything. I think we do want 2 order. maybe 1 productivity. We want 3 death. I mean, probably. All our shit's pretty cheap in death. Our Dominion spreads death. I don't know exactly what that means. But we like the death. Then we can take maybe more magic and fortune, you know, stuff like that. And then just... I guess we can make our sacreds pretty good. They don't really need any damage, though. They kind of want attack value, though. That'll help. So they do want fire for that. Oh yeah, we probably want earth, too. $20 points on the table. Yeah, it's looking like 20 points on the table. Okay. 20 bless points. We're taking Blood Surge. We're going to take... Take Withering Weapons. I don't know if... I don't think that's really good. I don't think that's good on just average Sacred Troops. It's like an anti-thug thing. So probably not worth taking. But maybe Mending Bones is kind of nice to have. Especially maybe for like our Ghost Dragons or whatever we might get. We could take a lot of Undying, but we want definitely attack skill, defense skill. Ooh, Chill Aura is pretty good. Not defense. Okay, we'll take an Incarnate Chill Aura just to throw it in there. Yeah, it's solid enough. We don't need a whole lot. Tog Klaatu. Klaatu Barata. Good. And we have, for settings, yada yada, we have 9 players, so we'll do 12 thrones. I think that's a fair, balanced number. And away we go. Okay. Lots of death. Death. We have a throne right here, which is kind of a nice little bottleneck for us. We don't have to worry about that. We have Jotunheim on our team right up here. That's good. And we have Sla. Hey, remember Sla? Remember Sla? They had these things and the amalgam guards and stuff. The Grendarls. Didn't they have a national spell that we just made a lot of? Or I don't remember. Oh, no, we had these with the flail. Yeah, these were way overtuned. Okay, I hope he just makes those. So, you know, theoretically, the AI could also take thrones and claim them, but we know how rare that is, so we can't really... Oh, yeah, he's right over here. So we can't really rely on him too much. I guess we want to scout out maybe this way. See what's there. We don't get a profit, though, because we're all undead. Oh, no, we don't get a profit because it's a disciple game. I always forget. One way or the other, I forget. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, the sacreds are pretty good. I feel like I could just expand early on with just the sacreds. Yeah, probably, to be honest. And then I think we just want to make... Maybe we don't make just liches, but vampire lord... No, what was it? Just necromancers. Like, they won't go to waste. Alright. And for research, just go down enchantment to 5. at the least. And then construction. Yeah, okay, I need a Dread Knight we want to make. Oh yeah, we get to see all our allies. Look at Jotunheim just stomping with no losses. Damn giants. Area effect 1. That seems low. Seems damn low. I guess. So we need, yeah, we need Holy 2. So we might need a fluffer here. For now, see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, okay. So we'll probably want to get Queen of the Dead, which are also 2 death mages. So, yeah, for now. A lot of battles. Yeah, I can't bless all these things. Area effect 1 on cavalry is not super hot. We're so damn powerful and don't even mean a thing. Lost 10 skeleton warriors. Yeah, well, yes, they don't do well just man on man against heavy infantry, of course. Good God. I'm the weak man in the team here. There's another throne right here, so that's 2 connections, 3 connections, and then assuming there's nobody here, but there could be. Well, actually, assuming there's nobody here, that's a 4th connection. Yeah, and that's assuming the AI doesn't get anything. Which, yeah, they probably won't get anything. Alright, we're gonna immediately send you in. Yeah, let's do it once. And you're just going to cast Unholy Blessing. Oh, we could also cast, not Anathema, Unholy Protection. It gives MR. But yeah, it's probably good enough. Okay. They have 10 research. Necromancers have 10. Vampire Lords 14. Liches, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't make Queen of the Dead then. If what we're looking for here is the 2 death, these guys are sacred for half upkeep. So it's cheaper in the long run to just have Queen of the Dead. Necromancers get the 20% chance of Earth, but it's like meh, I think we say. Okay. Jotunheim, no, Sizzla. He's doing just fine. Look at that, hiring the mercenaries. Oh, Jotunheim lost to barbarians. Yeah, that That was very optimistic of you. Alright, so now we're just gonna get them all blessed. They all ride out. The heavy cabs could be a problem. Killed all. Didn't kill that. Okay, good. Good. Well, we lost all our normal troops. Well, in some ways that makes it easier, I suppose. Yeah, the Grendaro warriors, man. They're just insane. 20 hit point, 20. Like, yeah, you can't have units like this. Not allowed. Alright, so now, yeah, we can't do guard commander anymore. We gotta do hold and attack rear in just like a line. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather you don't fatigue out. Rook is right here. He's gonna get us into a damn war right away, isn't he? Now we're starting to get quite a bit of money already. Maybe I could just start making power liches for the research. Cuts into our resources a good amount. Yeah, okay. Those guys are unstoppable, man. Yeah, I mean, I said we weren't going to do many working man's blesses anymore, but it's like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? It's too damn good. They blame the game. Don't hate the player. What are they? So with Blood Surge, we're looking at 21 protection, 20 defense, 19 attack, 24 damage on the castigating sword, and if they happen to ever hit a sacred, like good god, and then the horse doesn't get, well, it has to kill something itself to get Blood Surge. So it's just 14 attack, 10 defense, 16 damage. But Blood Surge, you know, with enough volume, they'll get Blood Surge, I'm sure. And look at Zabalba right here, huh? Where are they coming from, you think? Here? Okay, I think we probably want to move west. Maybe try to get a connection here. That's going to be a bit contested, I think. We should do some site searching, I think. We'll have you... We want a lot of death gems, right? We got a lot of big ritual shit we want to cast. Probably a fort here's okay. Maybe okay. I mean, we really just want forts for money and like lab and stuff. Like, we're not really gonna be making Black Knights out of them. Eventually, we can start making lesser liches, which I think was also cap only. Yeah, so it's a bit of a bummer. These are cap only, and we're already like resource capped. So, I guess I could do. Can't get many of them. Something like that, because I think the lesser liches are gonna be pretty good too. We might want to grab this. Like, that's pretty easy, and that's some extra resources. Probably I could just lead a pack down there. Except you're not able to go underwater. No, you're not a poor amphibian. We need... We need, like, just a lich. Oh, yeah, that's right. These guys... Yeah, okay, they can't either. Okay, okay. But we could get just a bunch of lesser liches and go down there, and it's not going to be a tough fight or anything. I just want to grab it to complete the circle. Alright, yeah, let's get a lab here. Why don't you go do that? Alright, a fort. All but right here, huh? Okay, yeah, okay. It's gonna be hard to get the same research numbers as last game, that's for sure. Oh, Sizzla, you didn't bring along your Grendarls, that's why. Yeah, and due to mending bones and stuff, like, we just never will have, like, any afflictions for long at all. Okay, that allows me to take this and get another fort here. Found a magic site. Earthblood seepage. I love seepage. Nazca. Oh. Oh, Jotunheim. You lost to Nazca. What? What? Minion 10 in my capital, though. That's pretty great. Alright, I will be right back. Okay. Yeah, I always say I'll be right back, and then sometimes it's like 2 minutes, and then other times it's like 3 hours. So, yeah. Just gotta reorient myself here. I sent this person... No, right. Building a fort here. I wanted to build a fort here. We're next to Zabalba. This may incite some form of rage. But I'm better than him. So I'm not worried. I may not take this, though. Because I'd rather not... I just wanted the connection, mostly. I mean, assuming Sizzla gets this, or this, I could have just worked down this way. Because I can move through his land, so, you know. I see, though, that Vanheim is down here, probably here. So that's probably going to get cut off, or, you know, there's going to be war. Yeah, so I guess I'd rather keep my distance there. Vanheim can eat a dick. Right, and we are building a palisade here. I think we are sending someone... Yeah, someone's searching. I want to get a second fort here. Alright. We've got a nice... Oh yeah, we're building up to go underwater. finish our cap circle. We have a connection on that already. We have a connection on that already. And we already have... So that's 3 of 4 done. And then, since I can go underwater pretty readily, I guess we could just take this, done. Don't really need to fuss about it. Assuming we do all right with the underwater. I guess I'll try to make nice with everyone, since I have theoretically all my connections. Yep. Jotunheim is doing fairly well. Palisade there, good. I mean, we should get this. This is all very good money. But I probably am going to want to get another Dread Knight. Yeah. Technically, I don't need the Dread Knight, I suppose. We could survive with just Death Knight, the lesser version. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Uruk accepted. Awesome. Zabalba, not so much. Okay, we were just making liches. We weren't going all the way to power liches. Yeah, for research purposes. That's fine. Okay, and you're going to take all these. So that's 38, right? There were 2 to a square. So, technically, one of these with area effect 10 can get 20 per cast. So, theoretically, we can get 40 total with one of these, assuming perfect distribution. But you know, and I know that that's not really how it works. So, we're just going to be safe and take 2. I mean, I could take this from Sisla. It's like, I mean, he's my ally. He's not going to go to war with me or anything. He's a dumb AI, so, you know, he's not going to rage at me. And he certainly doesn't need the money. He gets 30% more than I do. The only problem is it's barbarians, and I'm down to just a handful of these things, so probably not. But go ahead and send another one to Zabalba. Yeah, because now we're buddies with Uruk, Nazca, and Vanheim. And we'd like to be buddies with Zabalba, Agartha, and Machak. That would be everybody as a friend. So sweet. Uh, 31. Now, can liches get to Earth? They can, but it's pretty slim. Whereas Vampire Lords... Yeah, okay. Let's get some Vampire Lords. Those are 3 recruitment points, though. Okay. Queen of the Dead, no. Necromancer, no. Speaker of the Dead, no. And then the Power Lich. Yes, but unlikely. I was just thinking these guys with, like, Gift of Giant Strength would be pretty nice, although the Death Cloud actually doesn't include Strength. So you know what? Fine, just stick with liches. Stick with liches, my bitches. Right, we're gonna just go down, I guess. We're just gonna go fire closest. They can even go into line formation. Fuck it. We are gonna just see how it goes. These Kalulus are pretty fast, unfortunately. It's not the best test we could ever hope for. But we're gonna see how it goes. Alright. We also don't have Horde of Skeletons yet. So we could hold off, but we'll just see how it goes. Our god is broken free. That's good. Okay, I feel like this can't be cast underwater. That makes this a little trickier. Yeah, that made it a lot trickier. Okay, that was a bad choice. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine here. We'd be better off just getting skeleton warriors then. Except they're high resources. Well, I have a second fort. Alright, just work on it. Just work on it. Eventually we'll have Horde of Skeletons and it's all good. Alright, so you're just gonna hold. You're not going in. You're gonna hold and attack closest in a nice line. We are going to cast Unholy Blessing twice. And raise dead. Okay, that'll do it. Do I think I can win this? Why risk it? Head back home. I think we've suffered enough defeats already. Meaning one defeat. Zabobble refused. Yeah, okay. You guys are really bad. Jesus, you're bad. Okay, there you go. Alright, I'd stack that army up against pretty much any independent group now. Couple turns away from the good stuff. Probably I should build temples. Although we're not at the bottom, despite me being useless. It's pretty handy. Didn't I get my god here? Oh, right. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, it was someone else's. It was this guy. Yeah. We get ours at normal time, around 36 turns in. Everyone else gets it half of that. Or my disciples get it at half that, so around 18 or so. Okay. Jotunheim's just on a freaking tear. Oh yeah, what am I talking about going underwater? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy peasy. I don't know. Is it worth even? Oh, I think we made the lich because we needed. These guys can't go in water. That's why we were making liches. But I think we'd rather just have Queen of the Deads or power liches. We'll make Queens of the Dead for now. So Balma wants to keep refusing. Yep. Enchantment 5 now. Hot diggity dog. It's a big pack. It's quite a lot. This throne's almost easier. But I want to secure the connection first. Guess we can go do this. Should we go take this now? What do we think? 4 of them? Let's take all the 3 deaths. They're gonna have the best odds. And pretty simply, horde of skeletons. I guess, why wouldn't we be all together? Let's see how we do against a big horde of barbarians. It's quite a lot. Yep, 3 of them. Yeah, 108 barbarians is really tough. I mean, for practically any early army. Oh my god, so much. Skelly. It's 3 death. That really pays off. Okay, well, that was good. Oh my god. You made 81 killer mantas and you lost 65 of them? In one battle? Why are you making this shitty chaff? What did I tell you about that? Make the... Oh, you stupid idiot. See? I'm saying barbarians. No joke. Alright, well, I mean, we could just keep tearing through all the water just to get more money. I think it's difficult or risky. Okay, we have our connection, so I'm happy about that. I'm going to send off another one to Zabalba. I think we go back, pick up some more, and pick up our lich things. The lich... Lesser liches. That should be fun. Good God, we're gonna have so many horde of... I mean, literally, just like 30 mages spamming horde of skeleton. It's really hard to stop that. They don't count anything for like HP routing or anything. They count as 0. So it's crazy good. Let's get another lab here and we can make even more skeletons. We love skeletons. Oh yeah, we can also start summoning wraiths with our death gems. That's not a bad idea. And we want to get enchantment 6 after that. So you can actually now... They're 84. You can do this for quite a while. Summon wraiths. I don't know if we're actually getting them all blessed here. It's alright. You can watch more Skelly spam. Oh no, so many angry Tritons coming towards me. How will I survive? Good God, man. What the... Jesus. So much. It's only 4 of them, but that 3 death. That's why I want to get this skull standard. Get them to 4 death and get everyone else, you know, just... Yeah, it's going to be good. Alright, here are our wraiths. They have 10 hit points, 0 protection, 11 defense. But they do have ethereal and pierce resistance. For whatever good that does. They're also spirit form, so you can't really buff them much. They are Reanimator 100, so anything they kill will rise as a white. Oh, okay. They have Dark Power 1. Okay. Do I think I can take this throne with just 4? Maybe, but I don't want to lose 4 of my level 3 mages, so I think we'll back off on that. But yeah, these guys have much better odds of getting 3 death. And they're pretty cheap, so I think we do want to keep making them. But then the power lead, I mean, just guaranteed 3, possibly 4. So good. Eventually, war will break out. You know, once the AI runs out of provinces, they do not sit pretty the way that I sit. So there will be blood. Yeah, I picked a bless, like, entirely just for me. I mean, no, not really. I mean, Mending Bones is useless to the other guys, but I mean, attack 2, defense 2, and blood surge, that's good on everything. Don't give me that. Okay. Yeah, actually, let's we'll join up with them, and that'll be pretty successful, I think. Just gonna search for a moment. More liches, more skeletons. So good. Yeah, I could have just taken Conjuration 3 and gotten Dark Knowledge. But it's like, I only care about death. I've got a death guy roaming around. Although he didn't really... Get all this, so... Okay. This ball keeps refusing, man. Lilian Vale and Ancient Temple. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. It's nothing spectacular, but it's alright. Alright, let's take a throne. Something like that should be alright. We have so much money! Maybe I should get a fort here. It's a defensive thing. Actually, let's do PD everywhere. We'll do... I'm not gonna be able to afford 16 everywhere. I doubt it. But maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Yeah, okay, we can afford it. Barely. Okay. Just a nicety, and I don't do it that often. Even though I should. I don't do it because it's tedious to do that. Ooh, look at all these battles we witnessed. Well, I don't know why I get to see all that, but okay. Oh, good God. Already routed. Oh, man. And it does absolutely nothing to my own troops. That's insane. Oh, Lord. I think the Wraiths got decimated, so there was that. Yeah, I'd probably be better off just summoning Pale Riders or something. Wraiths aren't really spectacular for the cost, even though... Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. But I'll probably cool it just because we're going to want to make a lot of skull standards with all these death gems. Okay. I'm going to just search here real quick. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Next would be just barbarians and light calves, and honestly, I think it'll be even easier. Yeah, I mean, I wanted, I think we'll get Rigor Mortis. At least for, like, the last throne, we'll be able to cast it, and it'll be pretty great. Flaming Tomb. Right, so we don't have a prophet. So, you know, I actually have to, Wait for my pretender to cap all these. The AI is never going to come over and claim it. So, unless I can get my hands on a level 3 priest, which isn't about to happen, we have to wait for our pretender to come out, and he's a fucking demi-lich, which is really annoying. And we didn't give him any astral, I don't believe. So that sucks. That shucks, that shucks. But we have level 2 priests. There is the Ring of the False Prophet, but that's Glamour 4. And I don't think we took Glamour at all either. I don't know what we took. We took Fire and Death and Water. That's what we took. No, maybe I also took Earth. I think I remember taking Earth a bit. So I'm going to have to empower him in Astral, which is going to be annoying. We have no Astral shit. Yeah. No Astral shit. Oh boy, it's going to be annoying. That's the only way, though, right? I mean, unless there's a level 3 priest you can summon with death. In which case we can just maybe wait it out. Let's see, summoned. Magic. Oh, damn it. Holy. Oh, there are some like level 4 things you can summon. There's quite a few actually. 3 priests you can summon. Can I summon them though? I might have to load the mod here just to easily check. The hell is the name of this one? Deyja. Deyja. M.A. Deyja. Stupid number system. Why did they use a number system? Deyja. Load. I'm just gonna look at M.A. Deyja. Nah, summoned. Yep, that's fine. Magic. Holy. Okay, we have one option. The Bishop Fish. Okay. That's our only option. It's Conjuration 6. Requires 3 water, 15 water gems. So our Demi-Lich can summon the Bishop Fish for us if we get to Conjuration 6. So put it on the menu. Okay, well, that's... I don't know if that's easier than... Yeah, I think it is easier than empowering in Astral. Okay, we're going to need a fort here as well. Jotunheim's guys out. I don't want to be too close, but... Construct Palisade, because I gotta hold on to that thing for a while now. You think Jotunheim will ever take this? The nice thing is I really don't have to worry about anything taking this. Because even if someone else takes it, I can walk on and claim it. Like one of my allies. They might never claim it because they're idiots or something, but I can at least claim it. How the hell did this happen? I'm pretty sure we share, like, diplomacy, so if they go to war... I don't know, that's how I thought it worked. Anyways, we're still doing fine on Dominion. I don't really need to waste money on temples. Everywhere I'm gonna fight is in our Dominion, so that's all I care about. Alright, Throne 2. Against a lot of barbarians. We're hoping that the death bombs do a real number on them. And, yep, they are. There was some losses in there, but not much. 2 Black Knights, 2 Wraiths. Job done. We got 1,500 free gold. That's pretty good. And we're going to want to build a fort here as well. So I'm just going to have you start building a palisade. And we'll get a barbarian chief to finish the job afterwards. Oh, yeah, I was going to build a palisade here. Why not? Right. So now... start doing dark knowledge, just to make sure we find everything. Yeah. All these skeleton warriors I recruit have 0 upkeep. It's great. And 0 supply usage. So really we can just build up like 1,000 of them eventually and just not care. Lilium Vale. Yeah, I guess I could take this. Why not? Wars are going to happen, though. Vanheim's going to rail against somebody. He's got, like, practically nowhere to go at this point. So, yeah. He's not going to take kindly to this. But I don't think... I mean, he has such limited territory. He won't really be that tough to wipe out. But when we go to war with him, we also go to war with Nazca and Uruk. And Uruk has me a bit more worried. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Alright, we got construction 5. So now someone can just make nothing but skull staffs. Why don't we forge... Oh yeah, you gotta have Earth 3. I gotta have my Demi-Lich make that. It's just, like, the discount would be kind of nice turn after turn after turn, but for now, just make it. I mean, we don't really need it. Because we could just have more mages. That's the thing. And we will have a lot of mages. But at this point, it's like, we already kind of won the game. It's just a matter of getting this bishop fish out once our god arrives. How did I lose a Queen of the Dead? Ah, damn archers. Uruk attacks Zabalba and captured the fortress. Oh, they're at war with one another. That's good. That's good for basically everything except for Vanheim here. Then it's not so good. Um... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get the Bone Dragon. Bone Town. Also, Well of Misery would be pretty good. But that's in Conjuration 8. It's kind of far off. I think we'll be done with the game by that point. But you never know. We're about 6 turns, give or take, from getting our Deuterino. So yeah, I don't know. I guess just go back home. Alright. Conjuration, or enchantment 6 achieved. Excelente. Now all these guys can get skull staff. And, ooh, this is a Monolith Watcher throne. Fuck. That makes it a little trickier, doesn't it? I don't know if Death has anything big for that. Okay. Well, let's get a, let's get a Bone Dragon. Shit. Yeah, in that case, the water one's probably a lot easier. Alright, then we're gonna do it this way. I'm just gonna take these guys into the water. Bone Dragon. There it is. It's a unit. 180 hit points, size 10, 13 protection, 15 MR, 30 morale, 9 defense. Flies. Has pierce resistance, cold and poison resistance. 4 amphibian. It's got a decaying bite. 29 damage with decay. A claw, 27 slashing damage. And a tail sweep. Yeah, I mean, as a unit, it's pretty friggin' ridiculous. 180 hit points is astronomical. With pierce resistance. So, yeah, I kind of just want one every round. Like, more than I want, skull staves. Isle of Death. Yeah, see, Jotunheim's just attacking Agartha. Agartha attacked Jotunheim. Yotha... Oh, Jotunheim tried to take the throne! Oh, shit. He didn't do too well. I mean, he killed a lot of the warriors, but that's it. There's also 10 more manticores there. Okay, well, I guess it's good he's... I don't know, is it good? He's throwing stuff at that problem? Doesn't really help me that much. Gartha attacked Jotunheim with the Dracolich. I don't know why he's throwing away armies into a throne when he's under attack by Agartha. But that's what's happening. So, but yeah, okay, so we are at war now with Zabalba and them, and that's, it's not great, but we're not at war with Uruk, who is currently tearing through that shit. So, it's not really that big of a deal. It's Zabalba, Agartha, and Machaka. They pretty much have to go through this fort here to bother me on that front. Machaka has to go through this throne to bother me here. And that's basically it. As long as we don't go to war with the other faction, then we're good. Also, we're starting to get a lot of research again. Murdering Mire, Lilian Vale, and Garden of Bones. And Tog Klaatu has arrived. Oh yeah, we want to see how this goes now with Death 4 on all these guys. Yep, that's certainly a lot. That's quite... Oh boy, it just keeps going, doesn't it? Yeah, because they just can keep casting it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Right. So, we're under siege in Swamp of Forgetting. Which is a throne, isn't it? Yeah, it's here. Okay, well, we, Get out of here, cat. Get out of here, cat. Now I have to... Now I don't know who was what. Okay, you were here. We had you. I guess we'll grab you. We're at the point, I guess, where I can just grab, There's a few with 3 death. I mean, if he wants a war, he'll get a war. Also, make sure to take units. We have the Bone Dragons now. Excellent. Paklatu. We're about to get Conjuration. I don't think there's really anything I need you to cast. I guess Riches from Beneath is kind of nice. Yeah, fuck it. Why wouldn't I cast this? 70 Earth Gems, so we do kind of need to... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, can't quite get it yet. Could cast Gnome Lore. Except I don't have any Thaumaturgy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't take Astral. That was really short-sighted of me. Jotunheim, this seems like a problem, man. There are buddies, I know, but, damn. Obviously, I'm not going to go on that. Do I think I can take this throne? If I take every mage here, I'm willing to risk this. This is where we're at. That's what we're doing. Let's watch it. It's going to be exciting no matter what. I mean, I guess I could take the 174 that are in the garrison here, but we'll leave them as defense. After Conjuration 6, I think just go up to Alteration 6. We can do some Soul Vortex stuff. Let's watch. It's gonna be a lot. Oh man, it's a lot of skeleton. Oh god. Oh my lord. It's so many skeletons. Oh, but there's still too many of them. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I should have spread them out. I shouldn't have clumped them. For a throne battle, that's not the right way to go. If we could redo that battle, I'd redo that battle. Because it works out here, because basically there's just so few enemies that are going to come at us in a straight little corridor anyways. But for the throne battle, they're going to come from like such a wide stretch vertically. I think we would have maybe done okay. And also, yeah, too much kludge. Okay. Well, you live and learn. Kind of foolish, but it's alright. Alright, horde of skeleton, horde of skeletons, horde of skeletons, horde of skeletons, and then, horde of skeletons, except the priests, not horde of skeletons. Okay. Good God. Okay, good God. I probably can't bless all this. I mean, oh man. What the hell? No, there's 0% chance I can bless all this. Fuck. They're still pretty good. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of sacred cav. Yeah, it's quite the line. It's gonna be hard to stop. And the bone dragons. Oh god, glitching out. Glitching out. What do they get hit by? Laymen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he's Zabalba's also in the water. So he took this from us, which is annoying. There's a lot of slave troopers and Amber Clan guards, and I only have 4 guys. I mean, granted, Death Force pretty good, but I think we may want to wait. At least for alteration. Yeah, if we get alteration 6, you can do Soul Vortex, but I'd have to sit here for like, I don't know, 5 turns maybe. We'll search here for the moment. I should have brought all these soldiers. That might have swung the tide. You can cast now. Riches from Beneath. I found Halls of the Drowned, blah, blah, blah. Uh-oh. Okay, incidental, not my fault. Oh yeah, I didn't put any PD there. Okay, right. So he is currently knocking on our door here. I don't know if I care for that. Go ahead and storm that castle, though, just to have it. And maybe we send some mages down just to show him what's what about life. Yeah, I think I mean, I guess I can take some of this stuff. We can get, yeah, we're getting a bone dragon every single turn now, which is great. Not that I can really do anything else but research. So research we shall. good to spend all your gems. I mean, that is good. But you also want to get a lot of gems. So if you're only getting 1 gem per turn, like, yeah, it's great. You're spending all your gems. Oh, God. All right, good. Look at all these battles we're seeing. Yo-Nime attacked Agartha and won. Machaka attacked Slaw and won. Machaka attacked Yo-Nime and lost. Agartha attacked Yo-Nime and won. Machaka attacked Yo-Nime and won. We attacked water or shit and we won. Slaw attacked Independence and lost. That must have been a throne. Oh, he hit that other throne that I tried. And Slaw attacked Independence and won. Wow, we actually lost 13 Black Knights on that one. Crazy. Yeah, I suppose not many of them are blessed, you know. Okay. Yeah, I'm just pretty short on money. We could stop making mages now, I suppose. Okay. Oh, all that's left here is a Watcher. Like 10 or... Yeah, like the Watchers and the Monolith. But that's, of course, the trickiest stuff. Skeletons aren't really going to do that hot against them, even in large numbers. But with a big enough army, I mean, you will win. Oh, yeah, I forgot about... Fuck. Can you... Okay, we're not gonna be able to get it yet. I gotta get water. Good lord. Well, we found a well of pestilence on Endron. No wonder we're getting diseases. He attacked Endron. Dumbass. A lot of battles. Slaw is really determined to take this throne now. Oh my god. Well, it's mostly dispossessed spirits. But then Jotunheim hit it. I think, God, you guys are just desperate to give them kills. Alright, so we gotta get off here. This is shit. This is a shit spot. Cause I can't, even though we're undead, we can get disease, which I find to be bullshit. Wait a minute. Can you cast Rigor Mortis underwater? Yes. Okay. Then I might want to just send along a guy, another guy, actually another couple guys. Actually, who am I kidding? Another 5 guys. And just bring along some death gems. After alteration 6. I guess construction 7 if I really cared. I don't know. Do I have enough to take on this Water Throne? I mean, problem is these guys aren't really going to hurt. Well, my Horde of Skeletons isn't really going to hurt anything. Not going to hurt the Monolith. But we do have the Bone Dragons. They will. We have, what, 5 of them? I think we'll work our way back around with these guys, gear up, and fill up, and go take it out. There's so many. I mean, it just seems like a lot of Horde of Skeletons, you know? Stop trying, man. You're not. What do you think is gonna happen here? They're just gonna get tired and explode? I mean, these things don't. Why are you making these? Why are you making these? Why do you pick the shittiest things? Just make the most expensive thing. That'll steer you pretty well, I think. Now, one thing we can't really do with these guys is actually take a fort. That's alright. Oh, right. My fish. I keep forgetting about this thing. Damn it. We're gonna get the bishop fish. Can I confirm that the mod inspector is correct? I can summon a bishop fish. Yes. Oh, it's aquatic only. Fuck! Why didn't I look at that? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's... Okay, but it has slot. Okay, it has slots, so we just have to make it the fish amulet. Right? And then we're good. But that means that I have to summon it in the water. Otherwise it'll die instantly. Yeah. So no matter what, I have to fucking empower an astral. Which is going to be really expensive. Fuck. Okay, then there's really no option. I have to stop making bone dragons, unfortunately. We need all these death gems. And then at that point, it's like, why even bother? Because he could just... Yeah, he can just teleport to all of them and claim them all. Okay. Right. Right. In which case, I think it's probably prudent to get construction or thaumaturgy. Stop it. It's thaumaturgy in order to find stuff. And I guess I'll also do Voice of Apsu to try to find some water sites here. Any gems we can get to try to get more astral gems. It's for the best. Damn, I didn't think it through. And this is it's a really amateur mistake for me. Yeah, he just lost 140 more units and killed nothing. So it's not going well. But they get so many. This is what the AI does. They have so many units that it's like a normal player you'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?" But the AI is just like, "Yeah, this is what I do, bro." Yeah. Yeah, we might want to make we could make some of these guys now because they might get 2 earth or 2 fire, 2 air. They can help with. Actually, you already have 2 air. I assume I don't have any air gems. Also, it's Thaumaturgy 4 for Auspex. Yes, yes, yes. And no, I don't have any air gems, but we'll get some. Oh, they actually killed 5 of the Watchers now. Yeah, that's very impressive. The Forest Giant, 66 hit points, 10 protection, 37 damage on those clubs. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I want to get this throne. We want to get all the thrones. I lied. I want more mages because I have more money now. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, but they help. You know, siege defense and all that. Okay. Well. Yeah. We're just gonna move to the rear. You know, I could have cast... I don't think there's any big death stuff that would help against this. So we're just gonna do it that... We're just gonna do it this way. Alright, see it. Make it happen, man. I mean, chances are the bone dragons will do all the work. They have so much hit points. They're not even being focused on. Boom, 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 dead. Get in there. Boom, 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 dead. There you go. We lost 9 Black Knights. Good. I mean, there were only 6 Watchers left. Yeah, but still. Now, eventually, he will possibly get this. Good for him. All right. So you're just going to hand this off to, say, you. All right. Everyone's doing the same thing. Well, no, we don't want to... Don't want to do that. Everyone has 3 death. So I think we actually want to cast Invulnerability, Soul Vortex. It's a little fatigue heavy, granted, and we don't have anything to really shunt our fatigue off of onto. But between Rigor Mortis, the skeletons we will get out. I just want to protect against anything that might slip through. So we're going to cast Invulnerability, Soul Vortex, and then Horde of Skeletons. So that's going to be this new script. Except for you. You are going to cast Invulnerability, Soul Vortex, Rigor Mortis. Because that will last until the end of the battle, or until he dies, specifically. Also, we want to be a little far apart here. I don't know how many do I got. We just don't want them to Soul Vortex each other. Probably okay-ish. Doesn't feel equal. It's probably fine. Alright, yeah. So that's our next test. It's technically the 4th throne. I believe we have to do this again. Nice. Battle in Lake Vastness. Vulnerability. Soul Vortex. Horde of Skeletons. Rigor Mortis. They're a little close for comfort. That's what the Invulnerability Soul Vortex is for. There you go. I think we lost some of them. I think we lost the one with Rigor Mortis. Yeah, we lost 2. But, yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, let's look. Let's just look like partway through the fight here. Like, let's look here. So they're not even in the fight yet. They're at like 27, 20 fatigue on average. 40 fatigue in the back line here, 60, but they haven't even hit something yet. They're at 60 fatigue. 80 fatigue here, 51 fatigue, 62 fatigue. You know, that is really impacting their ability to actually hit. But yeah, unfortunately, the guy with rigor mortis died so quickly. We didn't really get the full impact of it. We would have been better taking that, 200 soldiers just to have a line in front of us for a moment. Especially because the Amber clans are so quick at speed like 21. But yeah, we took it. Okay, so now he needs another 30 to get to 2. And unfortunately, he has to go all the way to 3, even though he has the head slot, because we don't have anyone with Astral 3. So, so close. Damn it. Yeah, at this point, it doesn't really matter too much. I guess we're just gonna sit here and wait. It's a waiting game now for Alchemy and Astral and all that. See, we saw Rigor Mortis once. I mean, if the game went on much longer, you'd see how impactful it could be. I guess we could go after this one, but it's kind of almost dead anyways. Yeah, wouldn't really result in much. Power and Astral. Game's basically over. We got our 4 thrones. We just gotta bounce around. Oh, there's still 106 forest trolls there, dude. Oh, right. We should get labs in all these places so he doesn't have to waste much time. Yep. Yep, basically gonna be done then. Alchemy, I think we need, what, 45? Good lord, 860 units. At my border. That's annoying. Okay. Cast. Teleportation. Right, I need 2 astral pearls. Thank you. Teleportation. You may sit now. Yeah, I know. We just have to play it out. I mean, something could happen, right? Oh, Slaw found a Stargazer's Cliff for me. That's so sweet. Flame Throne of Ascension. Alright, you know what? Fine. Let's just do this. There you go. Okay. I don't know why I did it in this order. This was dumb, because this was dumb. Skeleton. Skeletons. 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 More skeletons. Even more skeletons. How about more skeletons? That'll do it. Yep. So, killed 168 of my skeletons, but, oof, there was just too many. Just a bit too many there. Cast. Teleportation. Here. I'm just hoping I can go from here to here in one jump, otherwise it's annoying. A lot of shit. A lot of shit going on. No, stay put. Flame. Oh, we found the Forgotten Fortress. Great. Just wait here. My music stopped. Man, that's a lot of battles. So much better. When you play solo, you're not really aware of just how much shit is going on every round. Oh, just perfect range. Excellent. I didn't really have anything that would have fought in the arena, I guess. Like, maybe Split Skull or something? Because, I don't know. Got rusty equipment. I don't know how good he would actually be. I guess I could have sent Vornak in. He might have done... Yeah, he probably would have done alright, because they usually send in Sacreds. Damn, I should have participated in that. We really should get the better arenas mod, where it gives... It has an arena every year, but it has, like, much better rewards, too. Like, you can get, like, an artifact item. Like a Construction 9 item. That would probably be more fun. Especially playing with, like, other people, playing with friends or something like it is kind of exciting every year. But I could see people just not participating. But then that's like you're handing someone a free artifact, so you kind of want to participate. Well, this was quite the lengthy process. I guess we'll go for the ocean one. We worked hard for that one. Not really, but it's always more satisfying to take an ocean one when you're not an ocean nation. And that will be the game for us. Yeah, I think, yeah. So, I mean, I'll mix it up occasionally with these disciple games, but this, I feel like we always notice this trend of just like, um, we don't do anything, and the AI just constantly battles the other AI in our stead. It allows us to kind of completely avoid our responsibilities as we just go zip around and take all the thrones. So it's just always going to be too easy of a game, unless I do like... Unless I'm just going to put the AI in teams and me solo, but I don't like that because the AI is bullshit enough as it is. You could do me and one guy, and then like 3 versus 3 or something. You could do it where it's a bit of an imbalance, and my buddy would actually kind of get swamped if I didn't help a little bit. But with how short of games we play, it's like, that's probably fine. Like, if they focus all their efforts on him and he just dies as I take 4 thrones, like, it's still kind of like, eh. I don't know. I prefer just full free-for-alls. But, yeah, I'm, mix it up once in a while. Yeah, so there you have it. Another victory. So that was Deyja. Yeah, honestly, I'd say kind of overpowered for single-player purposes. I think probably not overpowered. I wouldn't think it's overpowered in multiplayer, because it kind of feels like you're a bit of a one-trick pony here. You know, you're a fully undead nation, yes. Sort of like M.A. Urmor, but M.A. Urmor gets just gobs and gobs of free spawn, and you don't get that. You do have the lesser liches, and the Deathclaw is pretty nasty. You do have the sacred calves, which are pretty good, but I'm pretty sure M.A. Urmor gets sacred calves, right? If I look at M.A. Urmor, recruitable. Oh, he can't recruit anything. Okay, but he gets something, doesn't he? Oh, he gets lictors. Yeah, he gets lictor. Okay, so he doesn't get sacred cav. He doesn't get any cavalry. Okay, so he gets lictors, which were the no, they're not Aether. They're just sacred with battle axes in the cold aura. I mean, they're pretty solid. 20 hit points, 16 protection, but it's a far cry from this. So yeah, we get this with castigating swords and kite shields. They're pretty obscene. So I suppose, but yeah, I mean, there's just like, there's you know, there's a bunch of things you can use against a fully undead nation. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's, yeah, Solar Brilliance. So it's a battle enchantment that causes all units a chance of being blinded, easy MR negates, and then all undead and demonic units take 5 armor-piercing damage, easy MR negates. It's not like amazing or anything, and actually, well, yeah, because it dispels darkness. That would have been the other thing. I don't know why we never cast darkness. Although I don't think we have Spirit Sight on all our guys. No, so that would have been why we didn't cast darkness. Right, but yeah, Solar Brilliance is a, thing you can use to just shred us, but also just like a lot of fire damage. Or just a lot of priests spamming banishment. There's your weakness. There's weaknesses. Horde of Skeletons is not the end-all be-all. It just kind of is in single player. Because they just can't handle that. So yeah, this probably would have been a pretty good one to do Divinitas on, just to mix it up a little bit further and make it kind of a bit more interesting. Because it's just like, yep, it's definitely a Necromancer nation. And it didn't really have that many interesting national spells or anything. Because we just had the, like, Bone Dragons or whatever. There was the Marble Gargoyles, which you never saw. The Wraiths were not very good. Ghost Dragon, we probably should have just gone for it just to see what it looked like. I guess I can look at the Ghost Dragon on the Mod Inspector. 180 hit points. It's 10 protection, 17 MR, 30 morale, blah, blah, blah. It's got Decaying Bite, Claw, Tail Sweep, all like the Bone Dragons. It's also Pierce resistant, has a Fear aura, and is ethereal. So that's really the big thing, is ethereal on top of it. Is that worth an extra 5 gems? Probably, especially since, you know, if we were going to go long enough, I was going to get Well of Misery, and then we'd have just an insane amount and just get like a couple Ghost Dragons out every turn. And that's going to be really hard to stop. Again, I can only comment on single player, so for single player, it's kind of one note and kind of OP. A little bit OP. Strong Sacred Cav, like ridiculous ranged units that kill anything non-undead, and Porta Skeleton spam out your frickin' ass. And then that combined with playing the Disciples game where we didn't have to do any sort of war of any kind. Yeah, not too bad. But that'll do it. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6, and I will see you fine folks in the next part.